DC comes a new series that combines superhero action with a twisty murder mystery. Check it out.
World flipped out when you first came on the scene. Makes sense, seeing what you can do, but it kind of buried the lead. There are thousands of planets out there with intelligent life, and here we sit, low-hanging fruit of the galaxy, just waiting to get gobbled up. This land we're on right now, it was Kiowa, then Sioux, but across the ocean, boats were coming.
You're someone who spent time in the galaxy. It's a pretty peaceful place out there.
Well, what do they need space cops for? The world flipped out.
Oh.
I just want to know what he's grilling.
Me too. And also, give me a space cop if it looks like that. That was just a clip from DC's newest series, Lanterns, on HBO Max.
And actor Garret Dillahunt plays the mysterious man standing in the way of two Green Lanterns investigating murders in America's heartland. He joins us now through two sliding doors.
Okay. Hello.
How are you?
Good morning.
It's so good to see you.
Nice to see you too. You guys are great.
What were you
Thank
grilling? Tell us what you were grilling. What's on the menu?
Was it a pulled pork?
Oh, man. we
pork.
grilled the hell out of these ribs.
Oh, yeah.
That was about an hour and a half. Yeah, they didn't do any close-ups on the ribs.
They should have. You could have gone in a little commercial for ribs. That would have been perfect. I want to talk about Lanterns so much, but then I want to talk about my favorite show, which you were in.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Which I've recommended to Marisol many times.
What's this?
Dead to Me.
Oh, God. I told you
all right.
I love that show, and you were so fantastic in that show. You were different because you played, you were a good guy, but you root for the kind of a bad guys in that show. So you weren't like a villain, but you were a good guy.
It might just be in my DNA, this sort of bad guy. Like, I didn't mean to, there's something about my face, I guess.
Natural born villain.
I don't trust this guy.
Yeah,
Look how far you had to move. You're like, I don't trust this guy.
Restraining order.
You're not afraid of playing the villain, though.
No.
And before we get into that business, our question of the day is, who is your favorite villain of all time? We have some multiple choice if you need some prompting, but you can find one of your own.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in your multiple choice.
Okay, thanks.
But what popped into my head was, remember Alan Rickman in Die Hard?
Oh, the best. What's the Franz Gruber?
That was a good one.
I can't believe it.
Remember when he was reading that note and he's like, now I have a machine gun. Like it took 10 minutes to say ho, ho,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That's pretty good.
It's funny because I find the great villains are ones that you love. Like you're scared of them, but you're kind of in a weird way rooting for them as well.
Well, look, I don't think I'm a villain when I'm playing. He just thinks he's right.
Yeah.
It's just, this is the way to do the thing we're supposed to do. I mean, some of the villains are clearly villains.
Just evil.
In it for profit.
Right.
Yeah. But like this guy on Lanterns is, he's just a zealot. He's just, he thinks, he kind of has the same goal as the Lanterns. He just has a different way of accomplishing it.
Give us the Reader's Digest version of what this show is about for the uninitiated.
Well, I can't even really do that because, I've never felt the weight of an NDA so much as on this show.
And the snipers will descend.
DC will mess you up.
But look, there's a mystery in a small town that somehow attracts the Lantern's attention. I think that there's certainly some alien, because these are galactic cops.
Oh, obviously.
Right? There's a lantern on them.
It's an
You're a huge
autobiography.
Green Lantern fan. I've seen your comic collection.
But you got a ring and everything.
We have to solve it. And there's a little tension between us because, they want to do things a little differently than I do. And it's my town. It's my town.
Just so they know.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Big splash at Comic-Con. A lot of the fans are having some theories about your character, and specifically your character.
Yeah.
Can you tell us something about that?
Well, I have heard a few guesses, which I can neither confirm nor deny. But I'm pleased that they're involved. I'm pleased that they're
just ambiguous answers. Give us a taste.
Look, I posted one time a picture of me in a green mask with this beard, and I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. There was a series in the 70s where they teamed up. I know there's a guy with a bow and arrow. Playing with superheroes, whatever. But I understand how they thought I was saying I'm this guy, and I was just a fan. I was just being a fan. So I might have been teasing a little bit.
There was nothing nefarious.
You just like tights.
Yeah, I just
like a good pair of tights.
I'm just like, look over here, and we're just trying to distract until the series drops, which is soon.
Soon. So that's it. You don't want to give us any clue as to
I
your.
thought that was good.
No, that was.
Keep going. Any clue as to?
We get paid to ask you the same
and
question.
you were. Let me tell you something.
Ways.
You majored in journalism, so you should understand the questions that we're giving to you right now.
I know.
I did too.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed.
Don't you wish you were? You know, you could have really made something of yourself.
I'm dating myself, but do you remember that show, like Lou Grant? Do you remember that show?
I'm going to pretend to, yes.
I thought you were going to say Love American Style, which
but it was a
predates.
newspaper. It was
yeah, sure. I love Lou.
And the romance of it. I mean, the smell of the newsprint.
Yeah, man.
I was my own photographer on my local newspaper. I mean, it was just.
There's still time.
I loved it
Newspapers
so much.
are the future.
I know. Well.
Everybody's going for it.
Yeah. Yeah. The Lanterns is a little bit of murder mystery, a lot of action. How is this a different approach to this type of?
You're right. I haven't told you enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there's 8 episodes, I think. Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler, I don't know if you ever met them or not, but they're the nicest dudes. They would love to meet you too. I'll tell them how nice you are.
Well, then they've heard of us.
I'm sure.
They'll be very excited.
But it was the most joyful set, I got to say. It was very soon after the strike, so everyone was relieved to get back to work, first of all. And then it was such a huge production. There's hundreds of people, like real people, and it is kind of a little True Detective-y. I don't know if you know much about DC Comics, but they're very kind of gritty and darker than Marvel stuff, and this feels like that. HBO has another show called Penguin.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that, but
very dark.
Amazing, right? And so I was very excited to be a part of this one. And yeah, it's a good mix of sort of small-town murder mystery, whodunit, and, you know, galactic travel. The special effects are great, and these guys have a lot of chemistry. I really like them a lot.
Garrett, tell us about Lanterns. Well, a minute.
Oh, come on. That was
he gave it
I
to
gave
us.
you I gave you that was like a golden apple.
You gave
that
it
was
to
pretty
us,
good, yeah.
and it makes me want to watch.
Thank you.
No, you're gonna love it. You're gonna.
I just want to see you with the bow and arrow and spandex, like that's in the mask.
I'm a pretty good shot.
Get in on that.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Garrett, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
having me.
Of course,
So
anytime.
much fun. Lantern premieres August 16th on HBO Max.